Welcome to the Daily Actor Interview Podcast. I'm Lance Carter, and today we're talking with Molly C Quinn. Hey guys, that's right, I talked to Molly C Quinn. She's one of the stars of Castle and the new animated film Superman Unbound. She plays Kara, better known as Supergirl. I talked to her at WonderCon, where she talked about voiceover work, preparing the script beforehand, and what superheroes she'd love to play in a live-action film. It's a roundtable interview, so you're going to hear some background noise, but I'm sure you're going to like it. Hey guys, I really do appreciate it when you support the advertisers, because every little click does help. Also, do you need a website? Every actor needs one, and Daily Actor is here to help. We do custom websites that are affordable, and it's not going to kill your bank account. We also sell casting director mailing labels and have a great actors resource page. Check that out, and also be sure to take a look at our other interviews on dailyactor.com. And now, here's Molly.
So how do you feel about Supergirl as a character?
How do I feel about her?
In the sense of this character, how did you feel about the character and the experience of voicing her?
I felt very similar to her, to be honest. She's very headstrong, and when she wants something, she's going to get it. When she wants to get something done, she's going to get it done. She doesn't need anybody else to tell her how to get it done or anything like that. She knows that she's capable, and she's going to do it. So that's what I tried to bring to her, and that's what I connected with her about, and that's definitely what I took from her.
When you get the script beforehand, do you do like a lot of preparation and before you get there, or are you just kind of like, all right, I want to try it 4 different ways?
No. I'm messing with those lines a million other ways, and usually if I can make it home, I have 3 little nieces. When I can make it home, I'll read it out for them, and I'll have them play stuff.
Oh, cool.
And I'll have, well, how would you say this? If you were punching through a building, what noise would you make? And they'll just, do something totally crazy. I'm like, wow, like trying to spell it out. And there's nothing better than that. I mean, I guess you call it cheating or using my nieces and my, little boy cousins and stuff like that, but it's invaluable. It's completely invaluable. So I do a lot of preparation for it, and it's a lot of hard work. It's fun. It's absolutely fun, and yeah, it's great to watch them play too.
Did you tell them you were going to play Supergirl?
Not at that point.
At that point.
The oldest is 7, and she gets it. She's seen me record and stuff like that, and she totally understands. The 4-year-old, though, it doesn't make sense. I remember we were watching a Winx episode, and she sees my character Bloom on screen, and she was watching, and she looks at it, and she looked back at me, and she, that's you? And I said, yes. And she said, how are you here? It's like, oh, I can't, how do you explain that? So they were very excited to see it, and they were flying around the house and, fighting with each other and doing stuff like that.
Right.
So she's just now starting to get it, but the 7-year-old loves it, and she really, really likes Supergirl because, let's be honest, she likes having her way all the time, and Supergirl gets her way, 99% of the time. So she connected a lot with that.
What was it about this particular Supergirl character and the script that brought you to it that made you want to do it?
Well, what above everything else, Andrea Romano asked me to do it, and I would do anything that she ever asked me to do, and that includes weeding her garden. Anything she asked me to do, I will do it, because she is such an amazing woman, always has been and always will be. I really liked the difference between Kara and Supergirl. I really got to play 2 different characters, because, from the comics and everything else, you really see how Kara is completely different from Supergirl. She grows into Supergirl because she's all of a sudden given these powers. And so to play this very kind of shy, sweet girl that all of a sudden gets thrown into these extraordinary circumstances was totally, what's the word I'm looking for? I really liked that, and I wanted to do that. So to be able to play 2 people in one character, to be able to show 2 sides of a coin, that's really what I look for, and that's what I enjoyed the most doing with her.
Now, you worked with fellow Castle cast members on this series, on this film as well. Were you recording at the same time together, or was it a different season?
I feel so bad. Everyone asked me that, and I'm like, no, I'm going to start just lying and say, yes, we did the whole thing together. It was great. We ate bonbons. She made tea. No, we didn't work together. I wish, and I think...
Because you play off well, really. You play really well in the show together, so...
I mean, that's all due to Andrea and the editing and everything that those guys do to make this film incredible. but we do such a small part, and they make it so good. They make us look really good.
What kind of context did you have with Supergirl prior to this gig? I mean, did you have any ideas about Supergirl? Was that a type of character you wanted to always play?
She wasn't a character that I ever really thought of. I always thought more about villains. In fact, I was just talking about Poison Ivy over there as being one of my favorites. I never saw myself as a hero. And when that was brought to me, I thought, how interesting, and because I've always thought that heroes can be a little stagnant, a little one note. So I thought, I'm going to play this like I would, any other of the villains that I pretend like I am. I'm really going to try to give it as much good and bad as possible, because no one is all good, no one is all bad. So I never thought about it, but it was great being able to do it. And now I think about it a ton. I definitely had a couple dreams of flying around in the Supergirl outfit. So.
If you were, now that you got to voice Supergirl in this movie, would you, if you got to play any Supergirl, like a movie or a TV show, who would you want to play?
That's so difficult. There are so many great ones. Like I said, I would love to be Poison Ivy. I would love to do Batgirl. Thank you very much. Harley. I mean, this is just DC Universe that we're talking about. I mean, if anyone knows the Umbrella Academy, I would love to play the Rumor. I mean, are you kidding me? That would be insane. And then if you go into Marvel, I mean, come on. I mean, I would have loved to be Mystique. I would love to be Mercury. I'd love to be, all those characters. It's endless. So to play any of them, live action or animation, is a huge blessing, because those roles are coveted, and they should be coveted. They're important, and people really enjoy them, and that's why we have a big responsibility to bring them to life, and that's all I ever want to do with any character.
Thanks, Molly, and thank you guys for listening. Keep coming back to Daily Actor for more great interviews, news from film, TV, and theater, and so much more. Follow me on Twitter at Daily Actor, and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Daily Actor. Thanks for supporting the advertisers. I'm Lance, and I'll talk to you soon.